what was appealing about playing the character of Sarah Wilson is getting an opportunity to speak on some really important and pertinent issues that are happening in this country today to many people in such a personal, grounded, authentic way. Sarah Wilson's backstory: she's in Louisiana with her two children, and she's running the family business. During the blip, obviously, her brother disappears, and she has to figure things out on her own, on top of everything that's happening as a result of the blip, and trying her best to keep things afloat. I think in conflict with wanting to keep the legacy going, but at a certain point, you get at your ropes end, and struggling and just trying her best day to day with that, like many people have done and are doing now. And I think that's what's really appealing about the character of Sarah, and that I think feels really real to many people. Sarah and Sam's relationship, it's 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 kind of like what is beautiful about having family members who will tell you the truth and will give you the truth, their truth, and in their truth and your own truth, and how sometimes that's conflicting. So there can be a little bit of tension, but there's love. It's steeped in love. So no matter what happens, love is at the bottom of it. And Sarah to Sam is all. She's also the person's like, no matter how, like, literally how high you can fly, it's like she's the person, like like your family should be and can be, to like bring him back down to his roots, bring him back down to his foundation. Because again, it's that idea of, remember, where you come from and of whom you're from. And so she's a literal representation, a reminder of that, I feel like, to Sam. It's a typical day to day, just, showing up on set and just being, greeted with smiles and just beautiful energy, like truly, like everybody on set, no matter, what the position was, it's just beautiful energy. And, and the ability to, again, working with someone like Anthony, he's so generous. And so, if we're needing to like go through lines, talk through things, we're doing that. And as well as like, just sharing stories, learning more about each other. And then, with Kari, it's just, her really being able to just, talk to you about, the specifics of the situation, of the character, of the scene, and then just digging deeper and digging deeper. Yeah. The benefit of, of having 6-episode series, telling a story like this, as opposed to a feature film, is really getting to deep dive into the story in ways, obviously, because we have more time, deep dive into the storytelling, into the character, into characters, into the background. So it's just rooted in, humanness. Because we will show up, and we all show up for just the for the action, for the for all of that, but getting to explore the other side of that, the different facets of what does it mean to be a human being who's extraordinary in many ways. It just grounds everything in reality.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys.
Hey You Guys, huh?
Hey, you guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yes.
Nice.
Hey!